Hey everyone, Zhonos here, back with some more Nine Kings. I'm a little bit late. I'm actually recording the day of. Starting to get ready for a trip, and I'll be gone for a couple weeks, but that's okay. I may or may not be able to upload more videos, but enough about that. Let's jump in, and I have a funny plan with a funny build that's going to take me a lot of time, but I'm not going to torture you the whole way through. There's no way I'm missing a perk, right? I have them all, right? Like, there's no way, right? Anyway, whatever. So we're doing the lazy build, the super lazy build. So the super lazy build is we go to year 99 with King of Progress. We're just playing on King because I like, actually not having to struggle. Yeah, don't even want to deal with any of this shenanigans. We're just going to level the base. And then we're going to go for the Transcendent. And I'm going to have to cheat a little bit. You'll see what I mean. I don't have to. But I'm going to. Because if I don't get the rolls, I'm not going to sit there for 10 million years. But you don't have to see that. I'll just cut. I'll do some editing magic. Anyway, so we're going to do the base. I'll take the extra levels early on because I want to just show progressive. It's probably going to help me with the units more than the base early on. And then we have Admiral, which is not really necessary. I mean, the attack speed is helpful though. And then Opportunist. This is vital because I had a base build idea that I wanted to do with the other factions, but then I realized, well, you'll see. We need the money on level up. For a very specific reason. By the way, these aren't the worst opponents to have for this build. I like taking time for rewinds. Although, I do want King of Greed eventually. I mean, I don't have to, but whatever. We'll just pop down the mothership. Bam. And man, it's kind of suboptimal, but it's okay. I mean, it's okay. Yeah, I'll put down the execution. Well, yeah. I'll put it on the mothership. Let it turn off auto because I don't trust it. We're going to control the mothership, of course. And then, so the goal of this... Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to check this down here in the corner so that maybe I can make the prophecy go somewhere useful. So the goal of this build is to be as lazy as possible and still beat year 99. Like, guaranteed beat year 99. I'll take a rewind, I guess. So you could do this in higher difficulty. Of course. Obviously, you could do this in higher difficulty. I'm going to save my rerolls. But we're not really going to worry about that all that much. So I'm going to overhaul this. Get my levels. Get a little bit of gold while we're here as well. Good. Hopefully kill the demon. It's only year 3. It's only king difficulty. Good, good, good. Oh, Mangler, no. Nope. I like the imp, but I'd rather just get more. I'd rather get a well, I say I'd rather get a defender, but defenders are pretty garbage. Okay, so can I face my rebellion, please? Whatever. So, can I just say, this perk is so stupid. It's good, but it's not good. Because, like, it doesn't work with the concabulator. I don't even know what that means when it goes level 4. And the rats already have infinite levels. And we already have infinite levels with Transcendence. And then there's already the policy we can get that gives infinite levels to troops. So, kind of trolling. They should have looked at my... my video I made a couple months ago giving suggestions, but you know, can't always get, I could use that to get levels, I guess. Can't always get what you want. Scopes is really funny. Scopes is actually viable here, and I'll show you why. I could even get a, ooh, that's really funny. I could even do this. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, we got some useless cards, but that's fine. Like, this is insane power already. And I can sell this for money. So, I'm thinking I could even put the cemetery here. I mean, if we're going to just for viability here, I would probably ooh. Executioner. Overhaul. We went back in time. And then I'm going to do a cemetery here so I can benefit from the health, because why not? And then we do that. And then we do that. And then we do that. And do... Oh, okay, I ran out of levels. And then we put the portal here. And then we sell the cards. And sell the card. There you go. Scopes. With rewind, specifically. It's specifically because we had rewind. Ooh. I get a lot of levels with this. I wasn't intending to go this route, but this is kind of powerful. I'm gonna wait till we get the broken policy, of course. I don't want to trigger the portal unnecessarily. Man, I've become like the king of time on accident. That was not what I intended, but we'll take it. Oh, too bad I don't have a rewind. That would have been really funny. You know, I guess I'll take this. I don't want to waste too much time just messing around. Yeah, we do that. We get rid of that. Go back in time. And, I mean, I wasn't intending on, but I mean, I'll just put this guy here. Why not? We have a strong start. Imagine we were doing King 9 or King 9-9. This is a really good start. I highly understand. I just wanted the defender, okay? That's all I want. Ooh, you know, I could test. While we're here, let's test leveling up everything. I really want to reroll these guys. Whatever, no, I'll be patient. These guys are like in the wrong. Whatever, I don't care. Defenders are garbage anyway. They're so bad. Defenders are so bad, man. Can we buff them? They just got the short end of every stick, pretty much, after the nerfs. They used to get 100% HP on level up, but now they get like 50. Which is awful, because they have no other stats that they gain on level up. Where a lot of other units get more like, I don't know, good units get like 70-80% stats spread across the different stats that they have available to them. Usually most units get 2 to 3 stats on level up. I'd rather have things that buff my boy here, if I'm going to be real, but I mean, we'll do that. More time cards. If I get a rewind, of course not. I mean, while we're here, we'll have fun making our stuff overpowered, I guess. It's not really my intention, but amplifier. There's nothing I really. Well, I could chuck it here, I guess, for now, because I could get. There's things I could get that would make that really good. But we're wasting time here. Highly unnecessary time wasting. There we go. There's my rebellion. Took about, I don't know, 10 years, 9 years to find him again. No, we probably faced him twice. Anyway, I'll take that. There's a beacon. But look at that money though. That's what I really wanted. I think I'll just call that good for now. We're gonna overhaul. So I don't even need all of the. I don't need that either. And we get a rewind here. Yeah, let's just have fun getting some money. Boom. Defenders. Yeah, they really need that attack speed. Whatever. I care about the mothership. Okay, we clean them up. Looking nice. There's the rewind. Give me back my overhaul. Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah, King of Blood was kind of useless for us, but that's okay. You know, I want to do one reroll. No, I don't want the rats to steal my level up. Oh, let's see what the concabulary does with extra level ups. And I want King of Greed as one of my enemies, just so I can guarantee I get more beacons. Because they are, I mean, I kind of already got all the beacons I probably need, but let me put this down here. I did try a run before, by the way, where I was just listening to some videos and messing around, and I think this build's very consistent, to be honest, especially if you're playing on King difficulty. Probably could do it in King 9, though it might require a couple restarts. King of Blood is not necessarily what you're looking for, I will admit, but let me put this here, because I gotta see what happens when we level up the Concabulator. We'll do a little exploring here, because we're gonna be, I'm probably gonna skip around once we beat the champion, because I just want to show you the year 99 boss. Yay! And oh, wow, orbiters are busted. So I don't actually want these guys. Oh wow, okay, so huh? What happened? They could get +4. So it... What? Hold on. So it went to level 6, but but our stuff can go one more level. So it like consumed the extra levels. Oh no, it itself leveled up. So it procced. Okay, so what happened is it still procs level 3 no matter what. And then it triggered and gained an extra level. And the overhaul overflowed, like it still had level ups to apply. And so it also probably leveled this up. And either the overhaul leveled up here more and then stopped leveling up, and then this triggered and everything got one level. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, because these aren't max level, not even close. They still have 3 more levels to go. So that was still weird. That was really weird. I'm not gonna waste my time re-rolling. I don't want you. Whatever. We're just messing around here. The main goal, I gotta get rid of the amplifier, I think. Although I guess I could get beacons. I could get beacons like here and here and here. I guess that would be acceptable. Let's get it overwork so we can get this mothership to start scaling even better. And at some point, I do want to try and sneak in what's the other tower? The converter, and see how it feels when it gets 4 extra levels. It's probably not good. I'm going to be honest. Can I get a rewind? Thank you. I think we'll save it for another overhaul, though. And I also want... Yeah, I think I want that power event. But you can see, like, the mothership is a really good base. Not the best in the game, but it's still really good. Ooh, I could just take this now and chuck it over there. Or I could put it here, I guess. No. No, I want to do 3 beacons, and then they go all feed into that. I'll go here. And we get the overhaul. Excellent. So, in that case, who would I overhaul? I guess I could just overhaul away this broken concabulator. It's not a big deal. Okay. Yeah, Executioners is so much better. Stat-wise, at least, on level up. Like, look, I know they got double health and all, but they, for being a DPS unit, they are just so much better because they have higher unit count and they have more health. Like, their effective EHP is insane, and they spread out somewhat, at least. Let me rewind. Well, yeah, I'll rewind. Yeah, we still got the beacon. Good, 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 good. What's this at? Eh. By the way, has anyone seen the converter minions actually tank? Because I have not. I think I'll just wait for the next tower event. Everything's just kind of in a nice spot, and I don't really want to move them. So what we're going to look for now is we want to beat the champion and then get the ascension. And then what I really want is a bunch of shrines. No, no. Okay, I got a shrine. Good. So, you know what? The cemetery is highly unnecessary. Goodbye. Goodbye. Yeah, our base could probably solo at this point, but I don't want to take any risks. I'll take another overhaul for now. Okay, I don't need that many overhauls. You know what? I want earthworks. Hey, thank you. I guess I'll take that as well. Okay, so we're going to earthworks. Probably the beacon for now. Just to get 2 tiles. I'll put them back. And then we're going to do a shrine here. And we're going to put a converter here and then offering him. Oh, that's a little excessive. Pretty funny, though. I'm going to do that. I'm going to clone you, get another shrine. And those stats are horrible. You know why they're horrible? Because they're using the rat stats. So even with 4 extra levels, converted is like one of the worst. It levels just as badly as the rat. So, goodbye. And then... yeah, I'll rewind. Give me another shrine. We won't need the shrines yet. But eventually I do want to fill my screen with or fill all my plots with shrines. So this is a good start. And I think I'll just chill for now. Yeah, we'll just go to the champion fight. I think we're more than powerful enough to take on the champion. Freaking executioners, this is so much better than defender. I know they got double health, but they do damage already, and they have double the units effectively, right? Like, no, literally double the units. So I don't know. Let me know if you think differently. Ooh, we want this. We want this, and you'll see why. Let me know if you think differently, but defender's just way too over nerfed. Way over nerfed. I guess I'll get the beacon, but I don't really need it. Yeah, we're starting to approach escape velocity. And I don't need to overhaul now, because I have the shrines. By the way, that's why I went to King of Progress. So it turns out, shrines, right, they consume at max level, at level 3, they consume 3 gold per level up. And with the perks, you can get 4 gold. Whoop, you said King of Blood, they use this. At least for what I'm doing. You get 4 gold. Right, because you see, look. Here. Opportunist. 1 gold, and we have that at X4. So we get 4 gold per level up, and these only cost 3. So you could technically just gain 1 gold. Every time you level up. Because you'll pay 3 and then gain 4. I think I'll just sell that. So yeah, that's the plan. We're going to go to the champion. And then we're going to... I guess I'll hold on the rewind. And then... I'm 1 year early. I wish I had this. Man, well. What's our base? Yeah, we're gonna go to the champion. We're about to gain damage on our mothership now instead of hits per second, because you can only cap out at 99.99. And then I'm gonna get this right here. And at some point I've got to get rid of all these extra tiles. So the reason why I got rid of the beacon is I want to keep the clone in my rewind, so I can clone the shrines. In case you're wondering why I didn't just keep the beacon when I intended to put him there. So now I don't actually need any of these cards, so I'm not going to worry about it. We've got everything we need. I could have gone, you know, on the previous builds, when I was doing the trial run, I worried about having a temple and several temples up buffing, but honestly, with the beacons, like, we're more than fine here, so. Yeah. So now what we're going to look for is more ultra gravity. Too bad you can't apply reinforced to our base. That would be fun. We'll still hit infinite though. Don't you worry. But yeah, no, this is a pretty easy run, honestly. Rambo. I'm gonna take, you know what? Do I take outsourcing? This would give me a better shot. I'm gonna take outsourcing so that I don't torture y'all too much. Maybe I don't even have to quit out. That would be nice. Also, defenders being real useful. Well, hey, okay, that fight there useful. Somewhat useful. I think our base is good enough, though. I'm gonna get rid of these guys. Yeah, no, our base is fine. Our base is more than strong enough. It doesn't even matter. Nope, saving my rerolls. Saving my... Well, I could do rewinds, I guess. I could buy a little bit and then do a big rewind. See if I can get Earthworks back. I did not get Earthworks back. That's unfortunate. Dang, I thought I would have been in reach for Earthworks. Well... Well, I'm into this. Well, I'll take some money, I guess. Go away. That was intended, okay? I meant to do that. We're fine. Watch. As long as we kill the... Ooh, can we kill the champion? We can kill the champion, right? I'm sure we can kill the champion. Okay, we want more of those. Let me just do one little cheeky overinvest. I mean, here and here's the same, yeah. All right, I forgot. I have to sell my cards anyway. Okay, what do you think? Think we can take him out? I'm gonna speed one just in case. Oh, it's easy. 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 Continue. Okay, so I will probably cut. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe we'll just speed run. Maybe. I kind of wish I had those clones. Oh, well. Give me that. It's whatever. I'll just take all of these while we're here. I don't want to declare against King Stone for, like, relatively no reason. I mean, while we're chilling, I guess they get a vault just to get me some more money. And we'll do that for fun. Yeah. Yeah, no, so, okay. This is why this is a lazy build, because we eventually could just leave it where it spawns. Especially once it gets enough size. I'll just sell this, I think. I don't want either of them. I would love nature. So I wasted one reroll. So I can get clones. Because I want to fill the rest of my board with shrines here. And then we... Like, look, I can just hold this here. Isn't this great? I do want another... Something to increase my AoE, which is probably gunpowder at this point. Okay, I'm not going to reroll more than that. That's just unnecessary. I shouldn't even reroll at all. The reason why I'm saving my rerolls is I want to get the chaos policy. And I don't want it to have to quit out. I might anyway. There's a reroll. That's nice. Oh, there's futurism. We're not going to use it, obviously. So one thing we will probably get is gunpowder. This, but not here. I want to start leveling it right away, so I will quit out if we don't find it. It's a black, it's one of the chaos policies. called Transcendence. There we go. No quitting out, although it took a lot of resources to get here. But it was worth it. I think we're going to wait on rewind. I'm going to try to get... Okay, but isn't that satisfying? Ah, it's glorious. And see, if we get a little more AoE... Whatever. If we just get... I don't even know if that's worth... What did you even play recently? Yeah, right. That's right. Whatever. But yeah, so like, if we can get a little more AoE, then we should be fine. Because this damage is already kind of... It's escape velocity and off into the sunset. Ah, oh, so satisfying. So like, the concerns we will have, it should be fine up to year 99. I have not yet seen any No, that's not very often. You see the ogre in the shop. Whatever, I'm not going to get him. But yeah, so like, at least in my trial run, like I was fine. I did get a little more AoE in the trial run, so it's a little bit bigger. Can I get a clone? Thank you. Because I do want to fill the board with shrines, and then I'm actually going to get rid of these beacons as well. I don't know. Maybe we'll just go the whole run. What's our time at? 26 minutes. It's probably going to be a bit of a long video, but that's okay. I guess I'll peace out King Greed for now, because I have empty slots, but I wouldn't mind having him back eventually. So for now, I'm just going to do... Yeah, I want to clone up all these shrines and these extra tiles. Perfect. And eventually we're going to get rid of the vaults and the beacons. By the way, you can see the attack pattern. So this is why trappers are bad, among many other reasons. And also dragons' dens have like a weird flaw as well. So I'll just get rid of... Like, we have enough damage, right? Just get rid of this. So like, one of the weird quirks about the enemy pathing is... Oh, I clicked. Like... Watch the next few fights. You'll see like they mostly go this way. Like in a wedge shape. So like even though my base is right in the middle and there's no enemies for them to be distracted by. Ooh, this is great. There's no enemies to distract them. They still more lean towards this side than this side. This like right side instead of the bottom side. It's super, super weird. And now we can rewind the Uber clone, which is going to be great. But yeah, like, look, watch. You see how they, like, morph, go over, like, on this side? And there's, like, none of them go over here. They all go this way. Super weird quirk. Okay, I'll go back to main speed now. Super weird. I think it's super weird. I don't know. Do you think it's... I think it's bizarre, honestly. Greed is okay for now. And then I'd love to get, but I played a bunch of these things, so I don't even think I'd get them back or get back the chaos card. So I'm not going to worry about it. I'll just clear a tile. I was thinking about if I can get the chaos card back in the rewind, but it was already replaced by all of these shrines that I placed down. So it filters itself out. By the way, I'm just going to do this again. Because we'll always be positive in gold now. Even with overwork, it doesn't really matter. Because, again, every level up gives us one more gold. I think that... Ooh, scopes. If only I had to rewind, scopes would be great. So what we want now... Too bad this is really expensive now. What we really want is... gunpowder. Gunpowder. Could take outsourcing just to make this a little less painful next time. Overwork is fine. We'll take overwork. I think gunpowder was there too, actually. I don't know. Did you see it? But I saw overwork, which is even better because we get even more level ups. which isn't very necessary because, like, we've already maxed out the mothership. We're not going to get that much from the mothership, but it's about the principle. So yeah, we're gonna want you see how scary these things are? We do want gunpowder next time if possible. So I really need to focus on making money if I can. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of these beacons and whatnot. King of Stone would have been a fine enemy as well because I could have just like basically filled up my board with shrines even more rapidly. There's an earthworks. Let me look for another card or two then. One more? One more. Well, I'll take that. Give me that. Ooh, rewind. Good. Earthworks. Shrine, shrine, shrine. Rewind right away. Offering you. Earthworks you. Fill up the rest of the board. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. Yep. 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 I just want more spots at this point. Look at that. They all leveled up instantly. Kind of a waste. I mean, it's not really. It all feeds eventually into the mothership. We'll do that. So we can fill these spots. And then we got 2 more tiles to go. Oh, that's glorious. But you don't have to click. Although I'm a little concerned if we don't increase the AoE soon that we're going to actually run into issues. Just clear that out of the way. We did happen to sneak in an extra random level there, technically. Like, you see how close they are to... I mean... So, like, if we were really maximizing, we might actually place the mothership, like, here, I guess, for this lazy factor, because then they would more go in the middle, where they should. But, so I'd love to get mortgage. Yep, thank you. We don't need nature anymore. Although they're not a bad opponent to face, if I'm going to be honest. I'll do this first. Not like we need the damage, but it's probably better than getting rid of this. It doesn't really matter though. Then we get rid of that, and then now we need to find another way to get one more shrine, which we'll get before Unit 99. Yeah, gunpowder. We need gunpowder. I'll just sell, I think. So if I get a rewind, I can get the card I want. so hilarious. There are better bases that get better stats, but Progress is the only faction that lets us have an infinite loop of leveling with the lazy version of all these, having all these shrines all around. I would like a clone. I have infinite money. It shouldn't be this hard to find. It was very annoying to find. Okay, here we go. Build complete. Whoa. I clicked away for a moment and I almost lost. Okay, here doesn't matter. King of nothing again. Whoever would be the easier enemy. I don't want King of Blood because they gain movement speed on level up, the imps. So we'll do this. Now the question is, do I like prep a spot to dump in more overhauls? I guess it would be more level ups eventually, but I'm lazy. This is a lazy build. We're just going to chill until year 99, I think. Yeah, actually, you know what? Maybe I'll do like a ×8 speed. Maybe I'll cut. I don't know. I think we'll just... Well, okay, we'll go here. We'll go find gunpowder, hopefully. And then maybe I'll cut or do a times up, speed up. You know what I wanted to say. Okay, come on. Ooh, that's tempting. I think I'll take this. Whatever. I'll see y'all in a bit. Okay, I think we'll come back here. We're wrapping up pretty soonish, and I got ultra gravity. So I'm not so concerned about AoE anymore. Although the enemy's starting to move a little fast, so I'd love the chaos perk that makes him move slow. That would be great. By the way, I took long-termism, which is why... Ooh, gunpowder. Which is why I still have more picks in a row here. Ooh, okay. Now we should be super lazy. Maybe we could hit him on spawn. That's a lot of AoE. Just got 2 ultra gravities. And 1 gunpowder. Yeah. Okay, now I'm less concerned about the movement speed. In the trial run, I did get the chaos perk that makes them move slower. It doesn't really do that much, but... And we seem to actually be holding just fine anyway, somehow, without those AoE upgrades, but now I'm feeling a lot safer, so... I don't know. I think the lazy build's super overpowered, if you're feeling lazy. You could probably go to year 99, but the problem with year 99, I do think the enemy would just move too fast, somewhere in the hundreds, if I'm going to be real. Like, I think for like going for year 99, ooh, hit infinity. Nice. For the year 99 strat, I should try it one of these days because it's just pain. I mean, so like, I think at some point the enemy ignored my steel coat stacks, which was what I thought was the only way to like survive that long. So now I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do for your 99, but I don't know. That's a lot of torture that I don't feel like inflicting upon myself. I bet though the strat is to do a base like this, or maybe the treant, and just get like crazy AoE, and then have some unit that won't die. Probably stacking the heck out of like having a unit here and having 4 libraries just constantly spamming steel coats on a single unit is probably how you would do that. That's my best guess, at least. Either way, the lazy build's going along pretty well here. Feels nice and even too here. Look at that. Look, infinity 99999, 3.3, and 33, and we're at 3,724 levels. I think. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Additional levels, I should say. That's just more I could say. Additional levels. Let's see what we get out of this. Wildcard, I guess. We should try resetting his level on year 100 once we beat it at 99. Just for science. That sounds really funny. You think nomads get a bunch of movement speed scaling? I've been trying to pick kings that have low movement speed scaling. I mean, everything moves kind of instantly anyway, to be honest, but yeah, we'll just go to 99 hopefully with no problems, and then ooh, you know, I would love more AoE. No, that's a cool thing, but not for us. Doesn't work with libraries, by the way. Side note. Ooh, that's really funny. I'm not doing that. I mean, not necessary at all. We're doing infinite damage. Can I just get gunpowder? I'm sure I could get one more, because now everything stacks to... Well, now hold on. Maybe you can only get one. Although I could have sworn gunpowder was not a 1 stack. There it is. There it is. So it's either... Gunpowder is either a 3 stack or an infinite stack. So all decrees have been standardized to either be 1 only or 3 max. Like overwork is probably 3 max. I bet ultra gravity is as well. Or it's an infinite. Like you can get as many as you want. Which takes out some of the guesswork, although they don't say which one they are, so you just kind of have to remember which one is which. But either way, I'm glad I got to do the Transcendence build before I went off on my trip. Even though, I mean, there were other bases that I wanted to do it on. But yeah, the problem is with the perks. I mean, we could have random fired into something else. Yes, we could have, but I just in the trial run realized this is the lazy build that you get to your 99 no problem. And you don't even have to you don't have to like think anymore. just play. It's all good. I'll just get rid of nomads, I guess. Why not? I don't even think I faced nomads. Hilariously enough. The one downside to this base in particular is it doesn't get AoE on level up. Something that's like, I'm pretty sure the castle does. The treant definitely does, as you might have seen in that previous video I had. But still, the nature of this mothership doing damage instantly in an AoE just makes it super powerful. Oh, I have to play all my cards? Boring. Alright, let's face him. And he's dead. Okay, let me find this and let's see what happens when I play it. Let me just try this. We've got to see what happens. So I have 4,785 extra levels. What happens? Woohoo! So die. Right, okay. So it does retain them as purple levels. Okay. Well, so some science learned. And also we just learned that I gained. Is that 90? I gained 97. No, 96. Yeah, because it would have gone to level 1, literally. So it was a 2 pips plus 94. I gained 96 levels just now. That makes sense, right? 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a 25 grid. We have minus 124, and they proc 3 times, which is some number 72, I guess. That doesn't math. Oh, no. Plus another 24, which is 96, right? Yeah. Yeah, 96 levels. Yeah. We get almost 100 levels every single year. And that's how you get, well, soon, 5,000 levels. I think we'll wrap up there. Getting more levels doesn't do. Okay, but I gotta test this. Hold on. Is this still broken? Well, let me just test this. Is this still broken? If I added flat damage, does it go NAN? Yeah, it does. Do I die now? No. Oh. Let me rewind that. Do I go to 0 damage again? Is this still bug? So if you add flat number to infinite, it goes to NAN, and it's been like that for forever. Ooh, another gunpowder. Well, let's go to 0. No. Okay, good. I didn't think so. Back when you could add swords to defenders, this is how I made defenders do infinite damage. Is I added swords to them, and then they go to not a number. That's what NAN is. And then I add swords to them again, and then they would just. Well, no, I didn't even have to. Yeah, no, they would go to not a number, and they'd already be able to do bajillion damage. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Test complete. I think that's a success. I think we call it there. Let's wrap it up. The lazy builds. There you go. Easy peasy. Just get transcendence and a bajillion shrines, and it kind of plays itself. You don't have to do anything. Again, if you want to look at perks, here they are. Progressive is not really necessary. We were just having fun with it. I guess if you were really tryharding, you would. If you're doing higher difficulty, maybe you would do the Defenders Executioners instead, or adding extra crit. Or you would just do these two and then squeeze in some normal perk instead. But we got Castellan, we got Politician, you know, the general stuff. And yeah, that was the lazy build. So I think, I don't know, I'm going to try to get some more videos while I'm away. I'm visiting family and whatnot. I'm sure this time I've brought tools, the tools hopefully to make videos. So hopefully I won't have a massive hiatus. If I do, oops. But either way, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like if you'd like to see more. 50 to subscribe. Feel free to subscribe. Oh my gosh, I'm dying. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time.